Hello, my name is Galen Spiegler. My preferred pronouns are he, him, his. I am the CEO and co-founder of Queen City Care. I am here to introduce myself, tell you what we are all about, and give you a quick tour of our website. Let's start off by getting the big ol' elephant out of the way. Yes, I live with a physical disability. It is called cerebral palsy. Basically, when I was being born, things did not go well and I got a little brain damage that affects my muscles and how I move. I grew up in New Hampshire. At 19, I moved to Ohio for college and never left. Living 18 hours away from my family and having physical challenges has made home care a way of life. Over the past 12 years, I have met amazing people that have changed my life for the better. I have also dealt with no-shows, physically and emotionally abusive aides, and people who thought that I should go to adult daycare instead of attending my behavioral neuroscience class. This extensive experience puts me in a unique position to operate a home care agency. Let's take a closer look at queencitycare.com and see how the website and foundations of the company interact to provide our clients with exceptional home care. This agency was founded on three basic principles: diversity, transparency, and accountability. I am going to talk about each and show you how they directly influence the everyday operation of the agency.
At Queen City Care, we are committed to the idea that in order to truly understand something, we must approach it from diverse perspectives. This is why we are proud to be a team that varies with regard to race, religion, sexual orientation, age, education, ability status, and socioeconomic status. Because we come from different backgrounds, we can meet you exactly where you are. If you or someone you know wants to join the Queen City Care team and learn how to provide support in a disability affirming way, they can get started by going to the Join the Team tab, where they can either get help creating a resume or upload an existing one. When they hit Next, they will be asked to download, complete, and upload an application. The last step in this process is to give us the necessary information so we can run a confidential background check. This feature will be integrated into the website soon, but in the meantime, text me and I will get it taken care of. At Queen City Care, we understand that an important aspect of supporting people is empowering them to have a say over their own care. To operationalize this value, we have created a secure website where supporters, caregivers, can do all their documentation online. This way, clients and other authorized people can have instantaneous access to everything that their staff is doing at all times. Many home health care providers have a binder in each of their clients' houses that holds a variety of important resources and documentation. The problem with this practice is that if the client lives with a physical disability and cannot manipulate pages of a book, it creates a situation where, in order to have oversight of their support, they have to ask someone to help them. Having this information online enables clients to access this independently. A problematic habit that care supervisors fall into is communicating with caregivers about scheduling, but not the client, resulting in unnecessary confusion, anxiety, and frustration. This is why Queen City Care does scheduling through the My Support Schedule tab on the website. When clients log in and go to this page, they will be able to view, reschedule, or cancel their support, eliminating much of the stress of keeping track of who is coming when. When a new supporter is assigned a client, they will not come to the client's house alone until everyone is completely comfortable and confident that they know what they are doing. In addition, prior to the supporter's arrival, they will receive a confidential email with the client's initials and the date of birth which the supporter will use to access the client's information. This will include basic information about the client, demographics, and a place where they can find instructional videos guiding them through the more specific aspects of supporting the individual. The bottom of the page you are looking at is the most important part of the website. Here is where documentation about the client can be found. For example, if you were with a person who uses a controlled substance that requires documentation, you would click on this button and it will bring you to an encrypted Google Doc where you can document as needed. The same is true of all of these. If you are with a client and there is a need for unusual documentation, for example, the client needs assistance from law enforcement, you would go to the Paperwork and Resource Library. Here you can find the paperwork to properly document the situation. Queen City Care takes call-outs extremely seriously. Other agencies might treat absent support as mere inconvenience. Not us. We know that each time an aide cannot arrive at a client's house, vital support is not being completed. At the same time, we recognize that unexpected events are inevitable. To be fair to all parties involved, we ask that aides do their best to notify us as soon as possible if they know they're going to miss a shift. We also expect clients to notify us when they will not need support. This shows respect for our time. When an aide calls out and someone else has to fill in, the name of the substitute will be placed at the bottom of the substitution list for the following call-out. This ensures that the same person is not repeatedly the first one asked to fill in. To adhere to our values, it is critical for us to be accountable. We embrace constructive criticism and feedback because that is the only way we improve in supporting our clients. Not if, but when we make a mistake, there are 3 ways you can keep us accountable. Contact us. You can go to the Contact tab and shoot us an email. Leave us a testimonial. If we do something amazing or awful and you feel like the world should know, you can leave a testimonial that will show up on our website. Chat with us. Finally, if something is going on or something amazing happened and you need to talk about it, you can come on this website and look for this green dot and chat with me directly. Thanks for being here and for being you. We look forward to redefining personal care with you.